No one expected a human to survive on Carth Prime. Not for one night. Not for 1 hour. Not for 1 minute. Carth Prime was classified as a grade 12 death world. A planet so hostile that even apex species avoided permanent settlement. Endless stone forests. Acid rain seasons. Gravity heavy enough to crack bones. And predators that hunted in silence. The Galactic Coalition used Carth Prime for one thing only: exile, when a species did not want to execute someone publicly. When politics demanded quiet removal, they sent them to Carth Prime, and they never came back. Elias Vaughn stood at the edge of the drop platform. His hands were bound, his breathing slow, his face calm. That calm angered them more than fear ever could. The average commander flicked his crest in irritation. "This human refuses to beg," he said. The other officers laughed. Sharp clicking sounds filled the air. "Humans always break," another said. Usually, after the first howl, Elias looked at them. Not with hatred, not with fear, with memory. They had branded him useless. A logistics officer, a non-combat specialist, no claws, no fangs, no psychic shielding when the outpost fell, when supplies ran out, when command demanded a scapegoat. They chose him, not because he failed, but because he was human. The platform opened. Gravity seized him. Wind screamed past his ears, then pain, bone deep, ground shattering, breath tearing from his lungs. Elias lay still, above. Him, the transport vanished. The silence that followed was worse. Carth Prime listened. Night came fast on Carth Prime. Night meant death. The stone forests woke. Creatures crawled from cracks. Eyes opened in the dark. Then came the howls, low, layered, territorial. The wolves of Carth Prime were not mammals. They were pack hunters, built from sinew, crystal, and bone plates. 6 limbs, bladed tails, teeth that could shear armor. They hunted anything that moved, and Elias was bleeding. He forced himself up. Pain screamed. His leg was broken. His wrist worse. He tore fabric from his sleeve, bound his leg, set the bone with a scream. He swallowed. He moved, slow, quiet. He did not run. Running triggered pursuit instincts. He knew. Predators. Humans had always known predators. The first wolf found him near dawn. It stepped from the stone. Fog, massive, scarred, alpha. Markings along its spine. It lowered its head, growled. Elias did not raise a weapon. He raised his eyes and stood his ground. The wolf lunged. Elias moved at the last instant. He drove a shard of stone into the creature's throat. Not strength, precision. The wolf collapsed. The pack stopped. They watched. Predators understood one thing above all: capability. Days passed. Elias survived on instinct, on scavenged marrow, on rain filtered through stone moss. The wolves followed, not attacking, observing, when another predator challenged him. A spine crawler with acid fangs. Elias killed it. When a pack rival approached, he lured them into a narrow ravine. He did not outfight them. He outhawed them. On the 7th night, the alpha came. The true alpha, twice the size of the others. Plates cracked from ancient battles. Eyes cold with dominance. It circled Elias, testing. Elias knelt. Not in submission, in balance, in balance. When the alpha struck, Elias used the terrain, Stone collapsed. Gravity assisted. Momentum turned. The Alpha fell, but lived. Elias stood over it, bleeding, shaking, and extended his hand. Predators of Karth Prime did not know mercy, but they knew hierarchy. The Alpha lowered its head. The pack followed. Months passed. Coalition surveillance drones recorded anomalies. Predator packs moving with coordination. Attacks on invasive species increasing. Territory stabilizing. Then they saw him, a human, walking unarmed, surrounded by wolves. The footage went viral. Coalition command panicked. They sent a retrieval force, armed, shielded, confident. The dropships landed, weapons charged. Human Elias Vaughn. The Avrix commander announced, "You are to be detained." The wolves emerged, hundreds silent, waiting. Elias raised one hand. They stopped. "You abandoned me," Elias said, his voice steady, calm. "You branded me prey." The commander scoffed. "You survived by luck." Elias lowered his hand. The Alpha stepped forward. The ground trembled. Elias looked at the commander. "I survived because humans do not stop adapting," he said. "We do not break. We become something worse." The wolves charged, not in chaos, in formation. The retrieval force lasted 30 seconds. When the Coalition Council reviewed the incident, they reclassified Karth Prime not as a death world, but as a human domain, with a single note added: "Do not abandon." Humans. Elias never returned to the stars. He did not need to. He was Alpha, and even the wolves obeyed.